luck.
Yeah.
So next we have Kristen Ashley from Bell to Bells. Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, ladies. How are all of you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I have a question for each. Deonna, your 1 year anniversary of signing with the company is approaching this month. You've done some incredible things in the past year. You've been a champ for almost the entire year. What's next for you? And then for Mickie, you're a former Knockouts champion, making your Impact return after almost 6 years. What would it mean for you to win the Knockouts championship, and what would your approach be after that with it?
Deonna, you want to go first, or?
Oh, sure. Thank you. I think what my biggest focus is right now is not, anything. It's not anything but Bound for Glory. This is, the biggest match. One might say that I've had thus far. So my focuses are set on this, and it's been an incredible year. I'm grateful for all of the cool things I've been able to do and the history I've been able to make for myself, and really, carve out my name as the best technical women's wrestler in the world. But this match is going to be a telltale sign that if I am what I am and I can do what I say I'm going to do, and that's defend my Knockouts championship successfully, that is what's going to cement my legacy permanently. So I have no other focus right now but my match at Bound for Glory.
Well, it's a real shame that that's what you're banking on to cement your legacy, because I don't think that's going to work out for you, Deonna. No, however, I'm going to be honest. I've been fortunate enough to do a lot in the business, and I had taken a lot of my focus and put it in women's wrestling and representing that and be able to put on Empower. But to have the opportunity to come back and fight for the Knockouts Championship, something that I've held 3 times, after not holding any championship anywhere in the last, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've held gold. So it's a huge opportunity for me. And it's a huge opportunity for me against, Deonna, who is, without a shadow of a doubt, probably one of the best women out there right now, globally, across the globe. And so it's going to test me on a lot of levels, and it's mentally tested me, and I've been prepping for it, like mentally and physically, because I know that she's going to bring 10,000%, and so I'm going to have to do the same. Love her or hate her, you got to respect that about her. And she is very, very technical, and like the technical side, like everyone knows, that was never my thing. That was not so she might have been trying to get, brush up, I should say, Gail, brush up on my technical. I'm like, you are a master of that.
I said on social media yesterday, because someone was questioning, well, has Mickie, she's been around for a while, you're a veteran. And I said, don't you worry about Mickie James. She's still got it.
I never lost it.
You never lost it, girl.
Never lost it, baby.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next up, we're going to have Dino from the Body Slams and Dropkicks podcast.
Oh.
Good evening, ladies.
Hi.
Nice to see you all again.
Wow.
I've actually got a question for Deonna and Mickie. I do have one for Gail as well, if she doesn't mind.
Okay.
So, ladies, obviously you faced a lot of women in your time. So, who would you say that you faced does your opponent is a bit similar to?
To Deonna. I don't know that I've ever faced anyone that's really similar to Deonna. And honestly, I don't think, because her technical game is so strong. I mean, I think Beth and Jazz, or like a combination of Beth and Jazz, is really where I would probably put if I had to, like, mentally and physically prep for. Yeah, that's a good question, though.
You're right. There's not that many technical female wrestlers out there.
There's not.
Deonna, yeah.
She smiles. Look at her.
I know.
It's definitely a good gift to have,
It is.
Yeah, it's a hard question, but the first person that popped into my mind was Chelsea, because I feel like she's someone I've been fortunate enough to train with and be in the ring with and tag with, and she can do a little bit of everything. And I feel like, Mickie, you fall in that category of you can do the high fly, everyone can do a little bit of technical wrestling. So I feel like, yeah, it's a different ballgame when you're good at a lot of things. So yeah, I guess my answer would be Chelsea.
Sure.
Ciao, ciao.
I'm going to say, are you ready for yours, Gail? It's going to be even harder than this one.
Oh, great. Yes.
Right, now, as far as I'm concerned, you and Awesome Kong had the best rivalry in the history of TNA and Impact. But
Cheers.
we all know how good Deonna is, but do you think Deonna would be able to beat Awesome Kong in her prime?
Oh, boy. Wow. In her prime?
In her prime.
Both kind of in their prime right now. And you listen, Kong is unmatchable. Unmatchable. I will always give her that. You know, there will never be another Kong. But it's always possible. You just never know with an underdog. And when it is a different game or you have another way to get in there, like Mickie was just saying, the technical game,
Yeah.
you know, Kong may not have had as much experience with that in the ring with an opponent. So you never know. You could throw someone off and, hey, she's beatable, so you never say never. That's my answer.
I would say the one thing I always remember about watching you and Kong is, I think I'm right in saying it was literally as beyond personal as it can physically be.
Yeah, you know, I will say, going back to basically what I strived for back then was, making our world as believable and real as possible. I just wanted to bring all I had in every match, and so did Kong, and I'm just happy that people are still talking about it to this day. It's truly an honor.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it.
Nice answer. Ladies?
What happened?
I think we lost him. We're all good. So next up, thank you, Dino. Next up, I don't want to crucify your first name, so maybe I might need you to say it.
Najir.
Yeah. Najir Chambers, thank you and welcome.
Danny's wearing the Bound for Glory shirt.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Right on.
So I got to say, it's obviously it's an honor to be in the presence of greatness all across the board, and man, Vegas is going to be hot when this match goes down. I can't wait. But I got to ask and piggyback off of a question that was kind of said earlier. Gail, you kind of dodged it, but to the competitors here, it's clear that you two, based on last week's On Impact, that you will go above and beyond, even a slight attempted murder to be the victor here. And as the fans here, we want a definitive winner. So we had to add a stipulation to make sure that happens. Ladies, what would it be?
Well, I think that, Mickie has already professed how great of a technical women's wrestler I truly am. So if I get to pick the stipulation, it's going to be a submission match. That's what I do best. I break arms. And that is the strategy I go into every match wanting to use. So I would pick a submission match so I can snap her arms clean off her body.
I bet you would. I bet you would. I would have to say, based off of what happened, at my house, I mean, we could either go old school, like country style and do the old four corners or the bull rope match, or we could just do something that I've been and had a lot of success with before, and we could do a cage match, Deonna. That would be fun.
That's quite quick. I mean, you profess how great of an opponent I am. I'm not going to go down easy. It's not going to be 30 seconds, and you're
Well, I've had more than one, so maybe Google them. One of them was the main event of the show against a legend, Tara, so.
It is Vegas. Anything goes
we can
in
make
Vegas.
sure that, your king couldn't be out there with you. It's so, make sure we don't have anybody interfering to help you out or anything like that, so.
Okay. Here, you like those answers? I personally would have chose last knockout standing match, because that really ultimately kind of, got to keep him down for that 10 count.
I like that too.
I like it. I
like that.
Well, Gail has the ability to make something happen, just maybe. I'm just saying, but I'm excited.
We'll see
Well,
what
it's going to be a good time, and thank you for the answer to the question.